Yeah, for Tommy been going really well. So yeah, very unlucky the way even just the way he picked up the injury during the game. But anyway, that's part and parcel of playing this sport that we all love. So yeah, whatever his return to play will 6 to 8 weeks hopefully. So bit of a delay in terms of trying to get him operated on. Obviously, as with the challenges at this time of year, or this time that we're living through at the moment. Um, on the other guys, yeah. So Harry hopefully is good to go. Harry's come through his dead leg, okay.
And Dan Neely's going to be making his first start hopefully on Monday. There must be a lot of excitement around the place, not just for Dan, but everyone seeing him back after so long.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, like it's we try to be very patient in terms of Dan's return. So that's into training, that's into playing. So he's had three goes off the bench now. So um, started off with Zebra, then followed by the two away games. So he's come through that well. Trained well this week. So yeah, he's raring to go now. So great to see Dan progress. And as we talked about, we need to be patient with his return and realistic in terms of what our expectations are after such a long time out of the game. So, but yeah, he's touch wood. He's come through well so far.
And just moving on to Edinburgh, you obviously know Richard Cockrell quite well. I think you might have a little bit of insight into how he'd be thinking this week and maybe vice versa.
Yeah, I think most people have a fair idea when they come up against Richard Cockrell's face team, or what his mindset will be, and the way he talks to his players. And yeah, like there'll be a certain level of physical confrontation there. How do they get access into the game? I think around the set piece, scrum and line out drive in particular is two facets of the game that he would spend a huge amount of time in terms of his coaching with. So yeah, it's going to be a good challenge for our guys. We had a good ding dong battle against them during that World Cup period last year, if you remember the game in the RDS, where there was that sequence of scrums underneath our posts, where we lost a player to Michael Bent to the sin bin, and then Joe Tamani to the bin as Edinburgh scored. So we were down to 13 players. So yeah, we touched on that a little bit this week and trying to make sure that the players are prepared for the challenge ahead. But Cockers is a very, very good coach. I was lucky enough to be coached by him, learned a huge amount from him, and yeah, it'll be a tough challenge for our guys. So all the teams are affected at this time of year. So Edinburgh would be similar to ourselves in that they're missing some senior guys, but they still have plenty of experience within their team as well.
And lastly, they've only conceded 3 points over their last two games, so that's one area in particular where they seem to be getting better as the season goes on.
Yeah, no, defensively they're sound, and I think that a lot of that comes from the set piece pressure that they have as well. But obviously conditions when they played against Scarlets was pretty awful. Cardiff, I'm not sure were you watching that game, but it was hard to see anything that was going on in the last 20 minutes of that game. So trying to find the ball was a challenge. Never mind trying to score points. But yeah, no, we know that they're a well coached team, and they're a tough team to break down. So yeah, but again, as I said earlier on, like we've had decent preparation this week, and we're back at the RDS. So looking forward to getting back there, even though there won't be crowds. Our thoughts are with all the supporters that would normally be there, and all the players are keen to put on a good show.